it's Brooke. Welcome back to another episode of the Knit Soul podcast. My name is Brooke, and I am an interior designer in the Northern Virginia area, and I'm also the owner and dyer behind Fully Spun, where I hand dye roving and have it spun at a mill, and that creates a really cool color striping effect. And if you're interested in that, definitely check out my website at www.fullyspun.com. As well, you can find me on social media on Instagram as Brooke Knits, and on Ravelry as 2013 CHIC. We also have a Ravelry group for the podcast, which is the Knit Soul podcast group on Ravelry. And there you can find the knit and crochet along that we have going on right now. It's called the Make It Hot Cowl, and the idea behind that is to push through things that are kind of too hot to be knit in the summer, such as blankets or big shawls or sweaters or things like that, which we all want to complete, but can sometimes end up getting slowed down on during the summer. There will be prizes for finished objects in the finished object thread, and there is also a chatter thread. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, if you've got one that you're almost done with, or that you have entered into another knit along that you completed between June 21st or between June 21st and September 21st, definitely be sure to upload the picture of your finished object so that you can be entered into the giveaway. Alright guys, so up first we have Works in Progress, which you guys have seen a lot of this work in progress because I have been working on it very intently for the last, I would say, at least probably since my birthday, so that's almost 2 months at this point. And I'm still not done. And at this point, I'm so sick of it, but I just want to be done. And the project is the Starting Point Mystery Knit Along, and the pattern is by Locatelli. And last time I talked to you guys, I had completed one triangle, and I was starting the light gray section of another triangle. And so now I have completed the dark gray section and a blue section and joined them in the middle, and I'm working on the first of the two filler sections. So hopefully that'll go pretty quickly, and maybe I'll even have a finished object for you guys by next week. But I have been working hard just to get that final push and get this off of my needles. And it makes sense that it's taking me about 3 months to get it done. I started it on May 12th when the knit along started, but I got sidetracked trying to do some other things before I was able to refocus on it. So wish me luck on getting this done and off my needles. I don't even want to see it anymore at this point, which is so sad because it's pretty. I'm just tired of looking at it. And I definitely got in way above my head. But yeah, so there's that. And I also knit a swatch, one of two swatches for the Auster sweater by Michele Wang. My sister and I are going to work together to knit that for my grandfather for Christmas. Originally it was going to be for his birthday, but neither of us ended up actually getting started on it, so we decided let's just do Christmas. And so we are going to compare swatches this weekend, so I'm hoping to have that completed and then washed and air dried by the time I see her this weekend. And we actually do have a couple of acquisitions this week that I forgot to cover last time I recorded, and they're from the Fibernate Farmers Market, which I vended at the end of July. And it was a small show, just a few hours, but it actually went really well. I met some really cool people, and that was definitely a great experience. It is a market that's local to Falls Church, and they have one in March and then one in July. So hopefully I'll continue to participate in them. It seems like the same vendors keep coming back, which kind of is a cool aspect as well, to sort of create a community with the group of local vendors who participate. So up first, I got a couple project bags. This project bag is by Atelier La Vie Belle, and she is on Etsy, and I will write that in the video because in case you don't know how to spell it. And it's just a cute pattern a comic book pattern with some random sayings, and I really like the comic book aesthetic. I just thought this was really cute. Her name is Karen, and she actually really has an affinity for French fabrics and French culture, and so this fabric is actually from France, from one of her trips. And she actually gained an affinity for France at 13. One of her neighbors was a French boy, and I think she said she developed a crush on him, but he was only around for like a couple months, and then he went back to France. But that's kind of where, I guess, her interest in France started. So I thought that was a cute little story. He didn't stick around long enough to ruin her opinion of France. So yeah, I really like this bag. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. She's got a couple little pockets inside of it, and I figured it would be good for one of my larger projects. Or maybe like a medium-sized project. If this is considered large, then this would probably fit a medium-sized project pretty well. I also got just a little Fibernate drawstring bag, and it was only a few bucks, and it's just a regular canvas drawstring bag. Nothing too fancy, but still pretty cute. And the last item I got was from Wild Hair Fiber Studio. And I got this little mini skein set for my mini skein blanket, which is coming along okay. I don't usually do more than a row or two on it at a time, so I haven't thought to bring it back out to show you guys, but I might bring it back out next week. And these tones work well with the yarns that I have collected to go into it. Basically what I'm doing is picking in rainbow order from what I have in my little basket. And so these will be a nice addition to that. One interesting thing about the dyer, and I don't know her name, but she has a lot of fluorescent and glow-in-the-dark yarns, as well as just yarns that are very, very neon. And I don't know what dye she uses or where she gets them from, but I thought that was a pretty unique thing to have, and I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't end up falling in love with any of the colorways, so that's why I just went with this mini skein set, because I thought it would be a good addition for my blanket. Alright, you guys, so I had a really cool Can't Let It Go this week. A person contacted me on Instagram because she ran across my channel and mentioned that she was looking to get back into knitting. It was just saying hello on Instagram. And she actually had an Etsy shop, and she had this really cool little product concept, but it was so cool that I purchased it immediately. But they haven't come in yet. They're coming from Texas, so you guys will just have to sit tight, and that'll be my Can't Let It Go for next week. And I'm really excited about it because it is potentially life-changing, as small as it is. Alright, you guys, that is all for today. I know you hear Rollo whining. He hasn't had any attention all day. I just got home from work, and then I recorded after I walked him. Come here, Rollo. Come here. Come here. Ooh. Because now he's shaking the camera. But anyway, that is all for today, you guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, definitely hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Rollo, get down. Down. Which is the A Knit Soul podcast group on Ravelry. And there you can find... Get down. Down. Go in your cage. Now. Cage. Rollo, go in your cage.